due to some unavoidable work, okay, yesterday I did not get a chance to connect it. Okay, so today the most awaited the topic which is means everyone is looking for this AI agents. Okay, definitely we are hearing AI about the AI agents from everywhere. Okay, so today we will be focusing on AI agents. Okay, how we have to be created. So today means uh, we will do we will create one agent itself. Okay, first we will understand what exactly is the agent, how the agent is work. Okay, and then we will do the code demonstration. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, I shared my screen. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay. So before going directly jump into the AI agents, okay, the few team members here means already attended my previous sessions. Okay. So let me have a quick recap means what we have done so far, and now we will be going to start the AI agents. Okay. In the very first class, we tried to understand what exactly is the generative AI. Okay. So in a very first class, we try to understand what exactly is the generative AI. Okay. And here we discussed about, you can say, multiple examples, the programming languages, what we can use. Okay. Definitely means for because it is a generative AI means we are not using, not going to create any models. We are just using the models. Okay. So any program backend languages means we can use this. Okay. We also learned about the LLM integration. Okay. So regarding LLM integration, what exactly it is means for every model provider like the Claude, the OpenAI, the Google Gemini, the Grok. So each and every LLM provider means provide their APIs. Okay. So we have to be just do the integration with the API. So most of the people here are the .NET background or even the backend programming background means they know how to make the API calls from their code side. Okay, so we have to be create the HTTP client objects and then means we can do. We also looked into the OpenAI SDK. Okay, so this is the development kit. You can say uh, using this is a NuGet packages, and this NuGet packages we have to be directly passing the key and then create a client. We do not need to be create the HTTP client objects. We also done with the, you can say, the chat with the image means by posting an image, we will be asking the multiple questions. We also done that demonstration. Apart from this, we also done with try to understand what is the, you can say, whatever the work we are doing with the LLMs means what is the, you can say, impact of the cost means how we have to be calculate the cost. Okay, whatever the input tokens are going and the response we are getting. Okay. Now, apart from this, what we have done, we have also in the last two sessions, majorly we have done with the memories. Okay, we created a chatbot and using LLM integrations, uh, we created a chatbot having a memory. Okay, and little bit we also looked into the structured output. Okay, means from the we have suppose we have a long text. Okay, suppose we have a resume, and from the resume we have to be extract the keywords. Then using the structured output, we have to be we can use that. Okay. Now coming to the AI agents. Okay. So first, what I want to say, everyone is hearing about the agents. Okay. Let me tell you first example. Okay. Suppose we have you can say the e-commerce application. Okay, and from there is a chat bot and you are just typing like that, can you tell me my status of my order? It will, we are typing in my in our the natural languages and it will provide your order details. It is example of agent. Apart from this, in you can say big IT companies, even small IT companies also means they are maintaining the employee database and people is asking about what is my leave balance. Okay, what is mean, can you please apply my leave? Can you please do X? Can you please do Y? Okay, so all those things we can be do with agents. For example, can you please provide my leave details? Okay, so this is the natural language, and we are getting the data from the backend. Apart from this, can you please calculate how many leaves I have taken this year? This is another example. Okay, so agent, generally we talk to the agents in our natural languages. That is the first thing. Okay. And now coming to, so these are the very basic examples. Okay. So LLM generally provide data. It does not do anything. Means if you go to the chat GPT and you ask, can you please write an email and drop an email to this person, it will never do, because it generates a text. It does not do anything. But agents, what the agent is doing, it is explaining the status, and you can say taking some actions also. If you ask me here, can you please drop an email about my email ID? So in this email ID about this order, it will do. Okay. Now let's move how the agent works. Basically, agent have two major things. Okay. So each and every agent, means each and every agent in the world always communicate to LLM. Okay. And it also have the access of the tools. What exactly is the tools? Let me tell you. Okay. So agent talk to first, means whatever the user query it is. Okay. Let me go. So this query, can you tell me status of my order? Okay. First, this query go to the LLM. Okay. And these are the reasoning models. Okay. To make our agent proactively work, we have to be communicate with reasoning models, not a text generation model, not a image models. We have to be communicate with reasoning models. What the reasoning models are? Reasoning models can understand what the user is asking. Okay. So let me take this example. Can you tell me the status of this order? When we post this query to reasoning models, so GPT 5.5 is a reasoning model. Okay. It think about it, what I am asking. It will break down, means what is the intent of this query. First, it will see what is the goal of this query. The goal of this query is, it is asking the status of order. This is the goal. Okay. Now the second thing is it will plan. Okay. It will plan what the LLM is will do. Okay. So what it will do? It will LLM will create another, you can say, action. We need to go to the order database and take the data. See about it. LLM will never be having any capabilities to go into your database. Okay. It will only provide the instructions that you have to be go to the database. I am coming to that. Okay. So LLM will think, LLM will plan, and LLM also have memory. Okay. So based on these details, okay. Now, apart from this, we have a tools. So every agent, the backbone of, you can say, for every agent is a tool. I'm coming to that, means what exactly is a tool. Okay. So this is a tool calling. So for example, I am saying here, can you tell me status of my order? So in my C# code, or in my Python code, in my Java code, I will create one C# function, get my order details. Okay. And input parameter by order ID. That will be there. Okay. So what agent will do? Agent will have, means from here, we will be getting the intent. Okay. This method we need to call it. Okay. For example, here what I am saying, the tool is get employee details and get leave count. So manually we have to be create these two C# functions. Okay. And need to attach with these tools. Okay. And while making the call to the LLM, we have to be club these, so that agent will understand when the response come, we have to be execute these functions. Okay. Now I'm coming to the demonstration, that will help you to understand. Okay. So before going ahead, okay, I will also give some examples of the reasoning models. Okay. So what are the reasoning models? The GPT-4 is GPT reasoning model. GPT 5.5 is reasoning model. Cloud 3 Sonnet is reasoning model. Gemini Advanced Ultra is a reasoning model, and Llama 3 70 billion. B is billion parameters. These are the reasoning models. Okay. So let me show you what exactly the flow. Suppose I am asking, can you write an email for my order details and please share last 5 month orders. Here, if you see in this statement, what all the things I am asking, I am also asking email. Okay. What email? The order details. And what order details? Last 5 month orders. So LLM will provide a plan. As I am saying, every agent talk to the LLM and generate some plan. Okay. What exactly will be the plan? It will think about it. Here, I am asking to drop an email first, but all those things are going after that. Okay. LLM, because these are the reasoning models, it understand means what should be the sequence of action. Okay. So what should be the sequence of action will be? First, because we have to be write an email for what? Order details. So fetch the order details. Okay. And for what? Last 5 months. Fetch the last 5 month order details. Combine both, because it is not will happen like that. Order details and the last 5 month order details. We have two things. Okay. It is not going to drop two emails. It will drop one email. Okay. Combine both into one. Okay. And we will talk to LLM to write an email. Another call. We are going LLM. Can you please write an email? Okay. It will write an email. Okay. And then from response, we are getting an action that you have to be called the C# function to send an email. Okay. So this is the way the reasoning model works. Okay. Let me demonstrate you. Okay. Let's open the chat GPT. Can you um, drop me email for my last 5 orders and purchase amount till
तो काम के लिए कैसे
January
करें
2026. Okay.
जो मेरा स्किल है
Please
इंग्लिश
share plan for this
जो
statement.
मेरा
Okay. So what I am asking, you are planner.
किसी को कैसे मैनेज करें
So please
काम के लिए
share the plan for this statement. Okay.
साइड
Let's
डायग्राम
see what it's saying.
स्किल क्या लिखेंगे
Who is? Can you please mute?
Lucky, can you please mute yourself?
ओके ओके ओके
Okay. So yeah, see about it. I am asking, can you please drop me an email for my last 5 orders and purchase amount till January 2026? So reasoning, because this is the reasoning model. Okay. So it will create a plan. Okay. What exactly should be the plan? Should be email to be sent manually or automatically. It thinks about it, because this LLM does not have capability. Okay. Is till January 26, inclusive of January 31, 2026, means LLM is very smart. It understand means what means the date is missing. Okay. Should cancel orders to be included, should refunded order to be included. It is very smart. That's why I am saying these are the reasoning models. So whatever you don't think, the model will think. Okay. So this is the way the
Okay.
reasoning model works. Okay. It whatever the you ask, it creates a plan for that. It think about it. It rethink about it. Okay. It's clear about the reasoning model.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fine. If it is required, then let me take few more example. Okay. It is very important to understand about the reasoning models. Okay. Yeah. I created um, one post, design system that think, plan, and orchestrate LLM actions. LLM as brain. So here means whatever we are doing, means, okay, we are using LLM means to understand everything. Means we are using LLM for, you can say, brainstorming. That's why means for a complex to complex work, for the research things, means we can use these chat GPT, or you can say another provider also. Okay. Taking few examples. So whenever we have some complex work, it is not like that. Can you please write an email? Can you please write one text? Can you please write one article? Not like that. Okay. When we have to be, you can say some complex work where the step of thinking about it is required. Okay. So wherever the decision is required, whenever the planning is required, whenever interpreter is required, whatever the orchestrator is required. Okay. Where we have to be, you can say add multiple if and else situations where it is very difficult to add the rules. Okay. We can use this LLM as a brain. We can just provide an input and then it will plan for us. Okay, for example, another example, suppose you want to go to, you can say, uh, on a vacation, and you can ask him, I'm planning to go for vacation. Can you please provide me the list of the things that I have to be keep with my, you can say, along with my vacation. It will be very smart. It understand. Then you can say have some, you can say you need to take medicine, you need to take some food, you need to take torch. It understand what type of planning you are doing. It will provide all those things. Okay. The same thing. Check my order ID and email me if delayed. So in this statement, what LLM will do? LLM will provide a plan. What the plan? It will say you have to be check the order. That's the first thing for this order ID. Okay, and need to see inside whatever the data you will be getting in it inside that order. You have to see if it is matching your expected delivery date or not. And then after that, it is required to an email. We are adding the complex statement. Okay. Then what exactly it will? It will call to, it will provide a response to call order API. It will check for delay. If delay, then email will send. Else no. Another thing, please email me the order details. I already done with that. Okay. Uh, okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Another example where multiple type of, you can say, chain of thought is there. Means think and then think and then think. If I bought three items for 200 each and returned one, how much did I spend? This statement have some calculations. Okay. LLM means the simple LLM will respond like that. Means, okay, three items means 600, one return, then definitely is 200. But when we use the reasoning models, it will provide the each and detailed step that can be used for, you can say, further analysis. It will internally use these statements. Total cost will be this, one refund is this, final answer will be this, something like that. That's why I'm saying these are the reasoning models. Okay. So that's fine. Okay. Now coming towards more thing is how the tool calling will happen. Okay. So tool calling. So yeah, first part, what I'm saying. For an agent, the LLM call is required, and these are the reasoning models, and they think, plan, and having some memory. Okay. In my last session, I created a chatbot with memory. Means we will be using the same thing. It is a simple thing. So the left part of this thing, we are done. Okay. We are just integrating our C# application with the reasoning models and it will create a plan. That's it. Now coming to the second part, the tool calling, the agent backbone. Each provider, each and every provider, the Grok, the OpenAI, the Gemini, the Anthropic, the Mistral, Llama. Each and every provider supports the tool calling because reason is that means no one will be using the model if you does not support. You can say if you are not able to create the agents from that. Okay, so each and every model generally supports. Okay, so how? So suppose you are creating one application. Suppose you are creating your application for your company means it is related to, you can say, having access to employee database. So whatever the all the C# functions you can create it like get salary, get leave details, get um payroll details, uh, advance salary, uh, appraisal details, manager change details. So whatever you can say each and every functions. Okay, you have to be create some all those C# functions. That's it. That's the first step. Okay. And whatever the functions you will be creating, okay, we generally call those are the tools. Tools are nothing but tools are the C# functions. What exactly it is? Tools are nothing but these are the C# functions. Tools are the Python functions. Tools are the Java functions. Nothing else. Okay. So suppose we created four functions. Okay, that's it. Now we have to be pass these functions. Pass these functions means schema of these functions to LLM so that LLM will understand, okay, this is the context, means this is the employee chatbot, and we have to be think about it that person is using LLM as a employee chatbot. Okay. Based on input, so whatever the C# functions we have, okay, we have to be pass all those C# functions schema. I will be coming into the code demonstration that will help you to understand better. Okay. We have to be pass each and every tool means C# function schema only. Okay. To LLM. LLM will respond. Okay. This, you provided me these four functions. Okay. You have to be called this function only. It will provide as a response. Okay. Now coming to next. Now that will help you to understand. So this is OpenAI tool calling flow. Suppose you are saying get salary slip. Can you please provide me the salary slip for employee ID for April month? Okay. Now LLM will understand what is the action here. Need to fetch the salary for this employee ID and this month means the parameters. We have two parameters here. What are the parameters? Employee ID and month. Okay. And we have to be passed this query to the LLM. LLM understand the request and decide to call a function. Which function we have to be call it? In our code side, get salary slip. That get salary slip function we have to be defined in our code, and that will be the argument. These will be the arguments. So LLM will, you can say, I mean, that's why what I'm saying in the last to last, we created an application is structured extract data. Okay. Means from the resume, we are just, you can say, fetching the important keywords. Okay. Same thing. What are the important keywords we have? Employee ID and the month. Employee ID and month. We will be getting these things from LLM itself because LLM, what I'm saying, LLM is very much smart. Okay, it will means read it can read it and will provide the details. Okay, so it will in a response it will provide this method to call it. Okay, now in our C# code, okay, when I get a response, I will be parsing this response the big JSON we have. Okay, and then I will see if and else, if and else. Okay, if this function need to call, then I will call those functions. Now calling this function, simple thing. Okay, but we are getting these things in a very, you can say, raw format. We have to be passed these things to LLM and it will convert these things, you can see, in a natural format. Means it will not print like that your salary basic is equal to itna and then HR is equal to it and then net salary is equal to it. It will convert these things into natural format. Okay, Devesh, your month salary, your salary slip is this, and then is the basic salary is this, and then HRA is this, and the net salary will be like this, something like that. It will do all those things like that. Okay. So this is the overall flow. Okay, means the same thing means we are explaining into, you can say, some more. the C# application, the GPT models, the function tools, all those things. Okay. Now, coming to, now I am directly coming to the code. What is my intent today? My intent today is to create an employee chatbot. These things. Now, first tell me, till now it is fine.
Yes, Devesh. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So I will be creating a chatbot where you will be um, asking a query like this: get employee details for employee ID this, show leave balance for this, because this is the example. Okay. This in a real time, we have to be create lot of functions are there. Okay. Apply leave for this employee ID for these 3 days due to this reason. Okay. And get salary slip for this employee ID and for April. So means what we are doing is we will be creating a chatbot which can show the leave balance, which can apply leave, which can provide a salary slip, and which can provide the employee details. Okay. Now, as I said, we have to be creator tools. What are the tools? Tools are nothing but these are the C# functions. Let's come. Okay. What I did, I created 4 functions. Get employee details, the employee ID. I hard coded for because this is a demonstration. In a real time, you can map to the database. Okay, for this employee ID means 101, the name is Devesh, role is tech lead and experience 13 years. For 102, Rahul, and then role developer experience 5 years. And if any employee ID I am passing means I am just returning employee not found. Very straightforward C# function. Another, get leave details, employee ID. I am again, you can say means in a real time, you can say make this call to the database, or you can say your API and then means get the data. Okay, what I am doing for employee 101, the casual leave these, and you can say the these type of leaves are these. Salary slip, another. So what I am doing here, apply leave. Okay, means in a real time means we can be demonstrate our code, means whatever the code we have means we can put it here. Okay, for demonstration purpose means I am just providing means from agents, the agent can call your functions and then you can execute whatever you want it. Okay. Okay, so we created employee details, leave balance, salary slip, and apply leave, the 4 functions. Okay. Now what I said, we have to be provide these details to LLM. Okay, means my application support these 4 functions. I have to be provide, I have to, when we talk to the LLM, then we have to be provide some context, right? That's what the concept of the context engineering. So that LLM will understand. Okay, oh, this is the context. Means the user, this application is related to the chatbot, and means these are the available functions. Okay, now coming to second part. That is done. Tool definition. So this is a console application. Okay, so we have to be installed the OpenAI NuGet package. I'm using OpenAI, means the OpenAI NuGet packages. That's it. Rest are the, you can say, the C# functions and then schemas. Tool definitions. Okay. So LLM does not means it is not like that. Means there is a, you can say, predefined format. Okay. Means whenever you pass these things to LLM, you have to be format something. Means LLM don't understand everything. You have to be convert this function into LLM acceptable format. This is the tool definition. Okay. So there is a class. Okay. Let me convert first. Okay. What is the first function? Get employee details. So what is the input? Employee ID. Okay. Now tool definition. We have to be, so this chat tool dot create function tool. Chat tool dot create function tool, the function name. Get employee details. What this function do? This is very important. Miss my tool should have a very good description. If this description does not match, then LLM will never be understand whether we have to be called this one or not. Okay.
Sir, sir, I have a question.
Yeah, tell me.
Chat tool is the class of provider.
Chat tool is from OpenAI. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Okay. I will be explaining each and everything. Okay. Don't worry
okay.
about it. The chat tool dot create function means this is what I'm saying. We have to be follow the schema from OpenAI. Okay. So the chat tool dot create function, it is from OpenAI. Okay. So then we have to be, you can say, encapsulate the tool definitions. Okay. So I have this tool. My tool then generally do this, and my tool having input ID is employee ID, and means what exactly is the description we have to be passed. And employee ID is very much means for this function, employee ID is the mandatory one. Okay. This is the predefined format. The same thing, leave balance, get leave balance. Okay. Get leave balance. Okay. And then integer will be there, and then employee ID is required. Similarly way, means the same schema we have to be create for salary slip. Okay, the function name is a get salary slip, means what exactly it is. Okay, when I am asking LLM and means I am asking about in a natural way, then means I will be getting get salary slip in a response. Then I will make if and else condition, and then will, you can say, put my my if and else block. My C# function will execute. Okay,
So
the similar.
binary data dot form string. So what are the parameters required? We must have to pass from here.
Right,
Type,
right,
properties
right.
required.
Yes, yes, yes. To get salary slip tool. So in a get salary slip, let's see here. Get salary slip. What are the two things important?
ID and month.
ID and month. Okay. Come
Yeah.
here. Come here. So what are the important things? ID and month.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. Yeah.
Similarly, the apply leave. Means apply. Definitely we need means how many days, what is the reason, and employee ID. Okay. So let me tell you one more thing. I am explaining in this way so that you can understand. But in a market, we have lot of tools are there. If I use some tool, you will never be understand what is happening behind the scene. Let me tell you few tools. Microsoft Agent Framework. Okay. LangGraph, LangChain. Okay. So we have Crew.ai, OpenClaw. All those tools generally behind the scene in a talk in this way. But I am just explaining from, you can say, very much, you can say, in a deeper level so that you can understand what is happening behind the scene when we make an call to the agents. Okay. So these are the tool definitions. Okay. So what we have done, we have created a C# functions. Okay. That is clear. Tool definition. So whatever the C# functions we have converted all those schemas. We have created the schemas for that. Okay. Now, let's go one by one. Okay. Let me demonstrate first. Okay. See here. Employee details 101. Okay. Let me demonstrate first so that you can be understand. User. Now, this is the employee chatbot. I am asking, can you tell me what what you can do for me? Once. What it is saying? I can assist you with a variety of tasks related to the employee services. Okay. Because this I provided the employee tool function so that it provided the very nice response. Means I am an employee chatbot and I can provide some employee services. Here are the something that I can do for you. Means I said I passed 4 functions. Based on that, it created, it understand means what I am asking. Then it responded in the like date. I can provide the employee details. I can check your leave balance. I can provide a salary slip. I can help you to apply the leave for a specific days and months and weeks and something like that. Okay. So this response we are getting from LLM. Okay. Based on it understand what tools we are just passing it. Okay. Now coming to, can you apply leave for me? Let's see what it is saying. I can apply the leave for you. Okay, please provide with your employee ID. Why it is asking about an employee ID? Because for each and every tool, the employee ID is mandatory. So it understand without employee ID means nothing can happen. Nothing can happen. Okay. Take another example. Okay. Can you provide me my details? I can provide your employee details. Please share with employee ID so that I can retrieve the information for you. Okay.
So these texts we are getting from our LLM, OpenAI,
Yes, yes, yes. This response we are getting from LLM means my
not
application.
from our database, right?
Yeah. These responses we are getting from
Yeah.
LLM. Okay.
Okay.
Because till now means
Mm-hmm.
I have not provided my employee ID. So my C
Yes.
sharp function never called. Now I am going to provide my email ID. Okay. Sorry, employee ID. So what employee ID I can provide? 101 and
Once you
102. Let me pass 102 here. So think about it. Here I am just providing 102. Okay.
mm-hmm.
So behind the scene, I am maintaining all those memory. When I provide 102, it understand means definitely it is not a days, not a month. It is employee ID itself. Okay. Result. What is the result? 102 name Rahul, role developer, experience 5 years. Now my C# function called. Tool, which tool we called? Get employee details. Come here. Tool definition. Get employee details. Okay. And what is my C# function? 102. AI. Here your details are name Rahul, role and experience. Let me know if any other information assistance or required. Okay. Let me ask for salary slip. Now I will never be going to provide my employee ID. Can you share um can you share salary slip? Here I employee ID I am not going to provide it because we are using the persistence memory. Means in the last session we done with the memory things. Okay. Now from the context, whatever the history we have from history itself means it understand. Okay, means I am asking salary slip for which for this employee ID. Okay, I can provide salary slip. Please send me the month. Okay, employee ID it is not asking, but month it is asking. Okay, let me come here. Yeah, employee ID it is not asking, but month it is asking. Okay. Mm, for March. Get salary slip function will call and the salary slip for the March is net salary is something and the net salary is something. Got it? This
Yes,
month,
sir.
whatever the thing we have passed here, means it get printed here. Okay. So these are the demonstration. Okay. Now coming to how we have to do all those things one by one. Let me first of all, this chatbot need to connect with OpenAI. Okay. So I use the OpenAI key. Okay. If you are new here, okay, you already provide the demonstration, then how we have to be integrated this LLM to OpenAI. Okay, so we just need to call an API. Okay, so it is an API key and it is a paid subscription, means I am using the paid subscription. Okay. Okay. What I'm doing here, I'm passing this OpenAI to another function. This is my class. I created another class. Okay. I am creating a OpenAI client. This client is from OpenAI package itself. Okay, and creating a chat client.chat client, and passing the GPT model name. Okay, so this will create a connection from this API and created a chat client with this model. I'm repeating, I am creating the OpenAI client with this key, creating the client and creating the chat client with this model. Now,
So only this line of code is the way to make a connection.
yes, correct. Nothing else.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, fine. Now, if you come here, okay, means I just added a start function, the OpenAI tool calling demo. OpenAI tool type exit to close. Okay, type exit to close. While true. So here, means if you see, means this chatbot means I'm just each and every time means I'm keep asking something. It is not going to end. Why it is not going to end? Because until I am typing exit, it will continue it. Okay, let me type exit. Thank you. Okay, have a great day. It will exit it now. Now, whatever the input questions, means suppose I type something here. Okay, using console.readline means whatever the input we have, I am passing each and every to LLM. Okay, in my last session, I provided the messages. What is the messages? The list of chat messages. So we have to be just keep appending whatever the chat we are doing. We have to be each and every time just keep appending into this list. Suppose miss I added four things, then it all the four things will be adding to here. Okay. Now coming to process. As I said, we have to be pass the tool definitions. Okay. So we have a new class, chat completion option. Okay. And whatever the tools we have, okay, we have these tools. How many tools we have? We have four tools. Okay. How many tools? One, two, three, four. Okay. So how I added it? Tool definition and then get tools. Tool definition and then get tools. And means from here means I'm just returning all those four functions. It is very straightforward. These, this, and this. Okay. I'm appending into the, you can say the list of chat tool. Okay. So whatever the list of chat tool we have to be passed to LLM. Okay. So that it will understand. Now coming to this
So,
options
sir,
dot
in chat
chat.
tools, sorry,
Yeah.
sir, interrupt.
Yeah.
In chat tools, we need to pass the all functions name.
All functions. Yes. Right. So this is the OpenAI chat tool options, chat completion options. So whatever the tools we have to just add it. Okay.
Okay.
And when we communicate, so this is the line, miss here we are creating the client where it is chat client. We have created a client. Okay. And how we have to be communicated using this client, chat client underscore chat client. Okay. Underscore chat client dot chat completion async messages means how many, what is the user query it is, and options. This is the, you can say, the line where we are just communicating to LLM. We are passing all the messages and then means all the tool definitions, and we are getting response. Now let's do some debug. Okay, let's do some debug. Okay, let's do. What you will do today? I'm just asking. Okay, so now here, see here. This is my first question. In my first question, what I am asking? What you will do today? I am just passing first question, one question, and all the tool parameters we are passed here. Four tools. Okay. Now we get a response. Okay. So this is the response we get from OpenAI. Okay. Response dot value Okay. In the response.value, there is a tool call. 1 second, let me tell you. Tool calls. Okay. Because here we have asked a very simple query. Okay. It is not related to my any employee, right? In the tool definition, I will be getting null. Let me show you. Response.value.tools. Tools and then count should be 0. LLM, because whatever the tool definition I provided, my user query does not match that. Okay. The tool definition is null. Tool definition is whatever the response we are getting is it is not saying you do not need to call anything. Okay. Now, now let's ask something. Okay. Um, can you share leave details for employee ID 102? I'm making call to LLM.
Devi, sorry to interrupt you. In which line it will understand this application belongs to employee and salary?
Come
The
again.
methods. In which line it will understand, the
I'm
AI
coming.
will
I'm coming.
understand.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now, what is my question? Okay. Now, see about it. I asked 3 questions. That is my, that is second question, that is third question. So each and every question I am just posting to LLM so that it will understand the history. Okay. Now, response. So I asked about what was my question? The leave details. Okay. Then it will definitely having some tool in the response. Tool calls. Employee ID 102 and get leave details. So LLM automatically fetch understand what is the employee ID in my statement, and it provide me whatever the 4 tools. Means I input 4 tools, and out of 4 tools, it provided me in a response that this function duty you have to be call it. Okay, now come again. What I am doing? Tool call is not equal to null. Console.writeLine the function name. Okay, definitely the function name. This function we have to be call it. And here I am making the switch case. I'm making the switch case. Okay. If these things are getting returned from LLM, then I have to be called these functions. These functions in our in my C sharp code. In a C sharp code, I'm just we are from there we are getting a JSON file. Okay. From JSON we have to be extract the employee ID. We extracted the employee ID. Okay. Call our C sharp function and responded back. That is the overall flow. That is the tool result. Casual sick 8 and sick leave 4. That's it. So agent is nothing. Whatever the response we are getting from agent, we have to be parse it. We are getting from JSON file, we have to be read it, and we have to be call our C sharp function. That's it. Nothing else. Okay, let me ask something else. Okay, let me ask. Can you tell me my order details? Okay, this is the employee chatbot. I am asking about the order details. We are never getting any tool call. We are getting null.
Sir, how LLM decide which function will be called, which tool called?
Yeah, this is what I am saying. So what means LLM will never be called. It generally provide a response that you have to be call it. So from this line, okay, so the response, okay, this is the response we are getting from OpenAI. So OpenAI generally provide which tool I need to call it.
Yes.
Okay, this is the response. Okay, in the response, I generally parsing means whether I need to call any tool or not. Okay,
So based on our text, it decide which tool it will be called.
let me show you. Let me show you. 1 second. Let me show you. 1 second. Let me show you. Can you tell me my details with EMP ID 102? I have to show in a raw format. Okay, 1 second. Give me a moment. Let me give you so that you can understand. Okay. Let me help you. Okay.
So meanwhile, David, it's my show.
Hmm.
So this LLM, the particular LLM, the employee LLM, is not able to give me the answer of the simple questions, something like what is the capital of India, because
No,
we
no,
have
no, no,
provided
no, 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 because we provided the tool definitions.
context. Okay, okay.
So actually means we can do like that. Okay. If we do, you can say some, it is based on prompt. Means if you provide some
Mhm.
assistance prompt, then based on that LLM will respond. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So here what I am trying to explain it. Okay. Content. Okay. So let me show you means what exactly. 1 second. Let me explain you the query. So what I am doing right now, so this is very first LLM call. I am making an API call. Okay. Using HTTP client. Okay. Passing this API to this model. And I am asking, explain LLM as brain in simple terms. Or miss whatever asking. Miss, can you tell me about uh, about Canada in 2 lines? Okay, let me ask this. So whatever what response we are getting from there, we generally get if you need to call and tool or not. Okay, so here means it is a very simple LLM call, very simple. Okay, let's see what is the JSON say. We get a response in a JSON format. Yeah, so this is the response we get it. Let me show you. So this is the entire metadata is very important. Now let's understand few things. Okay, here we are getting a response output and then text and then Canada is the second largest country, something like that. That's fine. Now coming to another thing, tools. Here tools is blank means I have not provided any tool definition and that's why we are getting a blank. Okay, now what I am doing here. Uh, can you uh, fetch? Okay, can you tell me order details for order ID in uh, order ID for order ID? Okay, please respond in JSON or and consider you have order fetch tool. Okay, what I am asking here, I am just asking means can you please provide me the order details for this order ID? Okay, please respond in JSON and consider that you have to you have order fetch tool. You have order fetch tool, or you can say, let me respond in JSON and fetch order ID like ID and action. Let me see what the response we are getting here. Meanwhile, let me show you. Tool calling OpenAI. Function calling OpenAI. So this is the important thing, the function calling and a tool calling the same thing. Okay. Now, see about it like that. Developer means just like me and you. I have to, this is the model. I have to provide a message. Okay. And the tool definition to LLM. Get weather. That's what I was doing. Suppose someone is asking, can you please provide me the weather for Delhi? Because LLM does not interact with the live data. Okay. Now, in my C# code, I just created a function like that, get weather and then location. Okay. And user, what the user is asking, means here just syntax is required to pass it, not the entire C# code. Okay. What is the weather for Delhi? Okay. Tool call, which the model will understand it. Okay. Based on this query, means this function is required to call it. So it will, in a response, it will ask me to call this. I have to be pass the response it. Sure, why it is not working. Okay. Yeah. See about it. What I am asking, can you please tell me the order details for this order ID? Please respond in JSON format and fetch the order ID like this in JSON format. Okay. In the response, see what it is happening. This is a JSON response. Order ID 123 and action fetch the order details. But here I have not provided like that, means fetch underscore order details. Okay. It does not understand whether this is tool or not. If it is tool, then I will be getting a data from here. Right now, this tool is blank. Okay. Getting what I'm saying. So if I am passing the tools in the response, we will be getting a get weather tool, or you can say get employee ID, get XYZ and get all those things. Then I am parsing this tool. Okay. In a response, I am parsing this tool definition and making our C# function call. Okay. Let's do some different thing. Okay. So that you can be understand. Give me a moment.
Devesh, sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt you. Here, like we are writing some tools. It's like C# methods, and
Right.
we are preparing queries. This we are integrating with OpenAI. Based on OpenAI
Right.
LLM, it will call our methods, right?
Right. 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 Right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Give me a moment. Okay. Let me explain you in different way also. Okay. I think you are not. So how many people are not getting, still not getting? Can someone respond? Are you getting or not getting?
I understood.
I'm
Okay.
I'm getting.
Devesh, thank
Hmm?
So I got the clarification, Girish, but I'm just still wondering means why this LLM is not able to give me the answer of the simple questions. We have given the additional information to fetch the details from the employee details.
Mm-hmm.
But the LLM itself should give the answer of the
Okay,
simple question
please,
or
let
the
me check.
general questions.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, let me check. Let me check. Okay, let me check. This is
Sure.
my. Okay. Can you tell me about India? India is a country. Yeah, we can do. Simple
Yeah,
LLM
that's
calls is still work. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah,
are correct.
yeah.
Right.
That's
That's
great.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
apart from this, it supports my tool functions. Means when you asking
Correct.
here, okay, means when you are asking here, can you tell me what you can do? Okay. So it is not saying like that, and I can do these things. It is specifically saying that because we are just passing the tools, then it can understand. Means my intent is to just provide the employee details only.
It's an additional integration we can
Yes,
capable enough
right, right.
to get the
Okay.
answer from the
Yes,
LLM.
fine. Okay, give me a moment. A manual tool. Okay, manual tool too. Okay, so here, uh, 1 second. It will take some time for me. Okay, 3, 4 minutes. I will be doing. Let me do. Base tool calling. Base tool calling. It has tool. There.
One more question there is meanwhile.
Mhm.
So you have mentioned that you have used the paid version of the OpenAI SDK, the LLM model. So if I'm going to use any open router API key like the NVIDIA free version of the LLM model, so
It's
this the chat completion class should be there if I'm going to use the NVIDIA free LLM model
you can
that is
use.
provided by the open router.
You can use.
Okay, okay. I will try.
I have already, okay, manual way. I already have code in my machine. I'm just checking where it is. Prompt based tool, Google tool calling. Client details, session, products, integrity, agent demo, agent groups. Give me a moment. So what I'm doing is for better explanation. Okay. So I'm using prompt-based tool calling. Okay, means in a prompt itself means I will be providing each and every detail. Means you have to do this, you have to do this, you do not need to do this. The same thing means I'm doing here, and let's see how it works. Okay, let me explain you. A machine get hang. Give me a moment.
Okay. Devish, I have a small query.
Yeah, tell me.
OpenAI, what it is returning the response, that is it like LLM or
Come again.
OpenAI is returning some response, right? Based on that response, our methods are calling.
Right. Yes.
So that response can we consider as LLM or?
That response we are getting from Miss LLM response it is.
Oh.
Okay, that response we are getting from LLM. Okay. So here
Hmm.
what we are doing means I have created a very simple functions. Okay, suppose means I have a employee repository and get leave balance. Okay, and apply leaves. Okay, means I for a manual purpose means I just created a leave DB. Okay, what exactly is this leave DB? Um, it is a dictionary. Okay, and using that dictionary means I just provided means this employee ID having the 10 leaves.
Okay.
Okay, means this is a manual way. Means when we get a leave balance for this employee ID, it will provide the employee 001 having the 10 leaves. And when I am asking to apply leave, then means it will deduct it.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, got it. Awesome.
if my machine get hang.
It's okay, Devish. I just want to understand the flow. Means as soon as the user is going to ask for the input or putting the input, so this input is going to be based on the switch case or the if else case, means
Right,
which
right.
method or the function should call. So this response is coming from the database or any other repo system. So as soon as the response, the context and the prompt is going to be concatenated or come into a better way. So this complete text is going to be called from the LLM. Then LLM is going to be convert all this stuff into a NLP, right?
So LLM, let me repeat it. Okay. So
Please.
for every agent, we use the LLM to take the decisions, but
Mhm.
not actions. LLM does not do anything. It just provide a plan. It just provide what you need to do. Means if you are asking, can you please provide me a plan? In a response, we will be getting a plan. The same thing, consider like that LLM does not know anything. Okay. So you have to be provide the tool definition means, okay, means these things I have. Okay. And this is my input. Now you have to be decide means which function I have to be call it. Think about it. LLM is you can say a blank box. It does not know anything. You have to be provide the context. So whatever the tools you have, whatever the C# functions you have to be pass all those things to LLM so that LLM think about it. Okay, this user have these capabilities. Tools does not have anything, but these are the capabilities. Whose capabilities? The application capabilities. So based on that SQL query, sorry, the human query, LLM will understand, okay, based on this query, I have to be call this. So let me ask user to call this. In a response, we will be getting all those things. So here, what we are doing, this is LLM call, chat client dot chat completion async messages. What is the messages? Can you please provide me the order detail XYZ? That is message. What exactly is the option? The all the tool definitions. Okay. Let me go to this function call. Okay, that's the same thing. Okay. Now in a C# code, we have to be uh, let me repeat this. So LLM, we have to be provide the tool definition and messages with the user messages. Okay. What is the user message? What is the weather in a Paris? In a tool call, it will say, okay, you have to be call this. In a C# code, I have to be execute this. This is a parameter. And we have to be go back to the LLM and just provide this is the temperature and it will provide a human language. It's currently 14 degrees in Paris. Okay. So this is the tool call. See, think about it. Okay. This is the OpenAI. Okay. The list of the callable functions from model. We have to be provide all those things. Let me show you one more thing. OpenAI sample.
So Understood, definitely understood. So it means in this scenario, we are calling the LLM model two times, right? First time we are additionally calling the LLM model with the tools, and after that we are constructing the response from the LLM model. Is
Right,
it?
right, right. Correct, correct, correct.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Mm, give me a moment. Why machine? I'm making the call to the LLM, and not getting why it is taking time. Actually, by default, it takes some time. Okay. Let me demonstrate this code again. Okay. Yeah. So, so this is OpenAI. Let me, so it supports the function calling. It is a tool calling. Okay. Let me open Google Gemini. Google Gemini tool calling. Function calling with Gemini. Exactly what happened. Use tool calling. What happened? Do misspell Google D. What exactly it is happening? Tool calling Google Gemini. Yeah. So this is a Google Gemini API, and here we have another feature, the same feature, the function calling. So this is a very important thing. Means if we have to be implement the, you can say we have to be create an agents, then means we have to be using Gemini API. Same thing. Okay, means we have to be provide the list of the available functions to LLM, so that LLM will decide, okay, we have to be call this function whenever the user asking that type of query. Okay. May suppose this user is asking schedule a meeting with a specific attendee, something like that. Then based on these queries, similar queries, means it LLM will provide the details like that you have to be call this function as a tool definition. I will parse that response and then make an if and else situation, and then will automatically my code will execute that. So this is a manual way. Okay, means why you people are getting confused, let me tell you, because all those things we are doing in a manual way. When we will be using some agent frameworks in the market, we have a lot of frameworks, the LangChain, LangGraph, Microsoft Extension.ai, the semantic kernel, Microsoft Autogen. A lot of frameworks are there. When we use those frameworks, we do not need to be worry about this. Well, right now, means my intent is to explain each and everything so that whenever you are building from scratch, so that you can be understand what exactly is this meaning of the tool calling. Okay. So let me go one more time, and then means we will wrap it. Okay. What are the tool definitions we have here? Based on that, we will be tool definitions. What are the tools? We have a get leave balance. We have a get salary slip. We have a apply leave. So input parameter is this employee ID. Okay. And then days and reason also. Okay. Can you apply leave for me? No, I have not passed anything. Okay. Sure. I can help you for that. Can you please provide me the employee ID, number of days, and you want to apply leave? The reason also required. Okay, fine. Let me give you 5 days, 4 days in July. Half. Okay. It will ask me. Let's see what it is asking further. please provide me the employee ID. Okay, so in this statement, I have not provided the employee ID. Okay, now if all the parameters get matched, then I will be getting in a response that you need to call this tool. Null, still null. Let's see what response we are getting. Please provide me the reason. Okay, reason is I had fever. When all the things will match, it will return a tool. Yeah, now it is not null. Apply leave. So based on my input query, whatever the tools I just input everything. I input four things. These four tools I inputted. It understand which tool I need to call it. Okay. In a response, it provided me you need to call this function name. Function name this tool is not null. This is the function name, and then means I have to be call this. Go one by one. Okay. Now I am executing my C# code. I am just executing tool called dot arguments. Means what arguments we have? Employee ID, days, and reason. In my C# function, I need all those things, right? Days,
Yes, sir.
reason, and employee ID. Got it? Of 10. Okay. So here I am getting all those arguments. This is a JSON. Okay. I am passing all those things. Arguments dot root element, this employee ID, and then this is the reason, and this is the day. And then I am executing my C# function. That's it. So whatever you can say the huge JSON we are getting, we have to be extract the key elements from there and then need to call our C# functions.
Devesh, what if we have multiple question like give me salary slip for employee ID
Yeah, yes,
101 and
yes.
apply for leave?
So yeah, so here, okay, multiple tools. Okay, that is another topic. Agent loop. Okay, it will keep calling the agents means whenever uh, we have multiple things. So here in these things, what will happen? Let me tell you. I will be demonstrating in the next class. Here,
Okay.
instead of getting one tool, we will be getting an array of tools. Multiple tools we will be getting, and then means is in the same statement we will be getting a salary slip, and then means we have to be iterate multiple times our C# code. I will be coming into, you can say in the next class, I will be do all those things. Fine.
Okay. Okay.
Let me ask another thing. Can you share me salary slip? Now I am not going to pass my employee ID because from my history it will take it.
And where it store this information, like employee ID?
Employee ID means I am managing in my memory itself. Means in it a list of memory means we in a real time we can be use the Redis we can use the SQL Server database to store the memory. But for demonstration purpose, I am using the messages.add. What is this messages? The list of messages. So each and
Hello,
every time when I
Davis.
typing something, means I'm just appending all those things and passing to the LLM.
Hello, Davis.
Yeah.
Davis, I have one question.
Yes, tell me.
This is very small application. How can we implement this functionality just like large application, enterprise application? Because, right, this
Let,
is 4 or 5 function, just like
let me tell you.
10 function. If you have just like 1,000 functions, right?
Let me tell
It's like
you.
this is one module. We have lot of
See,
module in the ERP.
yes, fine. So if you see here, okay, in my this code means we have only 4 or 5 functions and we have lot of codes are there. Okay. In a real-time applications, most of the time means we generally use the frameworks. Okay. So whenever we are doing all those things manually, means here what I am doing, I am manually adding a response, means passing the message ID, and then means parsing the response. All those things we are using manually. When we use the agent frameworks, okay, we can get rid of all those things. Only you can say by calling the few methods we can be maintain all those things. But the APIs are there, the libraries are there. Okay.
So
In a
this
very
is
large
AI.
application, let me tell you, in a very large application, we have a lot of concepts are there, lot of concepts. Okay. So for demonstration purpose, this is fine. But when we will be doing, you can say the very big application, then means I will be explaining all those things.
So this is AI integration or just like agentic AI?
This is AI agent. This is not agentic AI. Agentic
This is
AI is different thing. When
this
we
is
are
AI
making
integration, right?
multiple agents, so here we have only one agent. What is the purpose of this agent? To make the employee chatbot. Suppose we have multiple agents and then means one agent talk to another agent, or we have to be called to agents in a parallel manner. We have to be called to agents in a sequel manner. In that case, that will be the agentic AI. This is only the AI agent. That is a very simple when we are thinking about a workflows. This will be the input, this will be the output, all those things we have to be managed. That will be the when we are thinking about a workflows. That will be the agentic AI. Okay, this is a very simple for demonstration purpose, for a learning purpose. This is simple agent. Okay, got it?
Um, Devesh,
Yeah.
There is one.
what if, oh, one
Yeah.
second. Yeah, Devesh, so what if the tool is equal to null? I mean, what will be the else block?
So in else block, we will be directly printing the LLM response. Let me show you.
Okay.
One second, one second. So if it is null, then we are just printing the content, whatever the response we are getting from there.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Let
got
me
it.
show you. Let me show you. Okay.
Yeah.
What is status of my order? Means I am just asking out of context question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here tool will be null.
Correct.
Okay. Then we are getting this response. I
Okay.
have currently access to employee related information like leave and leave salary slip, but I don't have the ability to check the status of order. And we are just printing this response to our chatbot.
Got it. Thank you, Devesh.
Got it?
Devish, one question.
Yeah.
See, this is in here we have in the interface we have chat interface, right? The user
Yeah.
can send message, and based on that, as per my understanding, this AI will orchestrate the tools. That means it will get the context and it will decide which tool to call at what time. Correct? And
Right.
based on that, the workflow particular will be executed. Now, my
Right.
question is, like we have seen the applications till now, there is a dashboard, there is a menu item. Upon clicking that menu, certain action is performed. For example, apply leave. So in our normal applications, there is a menu and there is a form where you select the employee ID, click on apply leave, and the same
Mm-hmm.
thing function that you have called here, that gets called through our UI or API, whatever you can say, right? So
Mm-hmm.
my question is, does how does this AI agent fit into that workflow, or is it suitable only where we want to give the chat interface?
That can be also fit. Okay, means we can be means integrate few more things and then what I will do. Okay, let's go step by step. Okay, I will be coming all those things.
Okay,
Okay, definitely means that is a very first step, and then we have to be go for you can say enterprise application means where user is never going to type each and everything. Means it is very happy means when we are is providing some few predefined prompts.
correct.
Okay, so let's go step by step, and then we will be implementing. Okay.
Sure, sure, sure. Okay,
Okay. So
thanks.
my question is, okay, so we are done with 1 hour. Okay. Most of the time I never go more than 1 hour. Okay. Here today, oh, today, no, 9:30 to 11, 1.3. Oh, but I think means it's
Well,
very
5 hours.
much enough for today. Okay. So my question is whatever the explanation I have done, so are you getting something or means we still need to do more deep dive? My question to everyone.
Definitely, there is. just like learning some new, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So what we will do in the next week, I will be coming with some, you can say some more concept or advanced concept in these agents. Okay. Or
But
we will do, you can say we will be doing, you can say another demonstration, another application.
but there is some in the real scenario, some of case, just like currently we are implementing the API key or
Mhm.
LLM, not custom LLM, just the pre-built LLM, right? If
Mhm.
possible, we can implement custom LLM because
Custom,
some security concern, a lot of application or client application there, right? Not sharing
tell
data
you,
for the
tell you,
AI, right?
we can do all those things. Okay. So for example, we can use Olama. Okay. And so let me tell you, for those purposes, we have to be use very dedicated machines. Means to run these models, we have to be our application. Our machine should be having, you can say, some GPUs. Most of the times, we have in my machine behind the scene. What is happening is there is a very big servers. It is not like a CPU servers. These are the GPU servers. When we ask anything to the OpenAI, means it is not like a simple server. It is placed into one room. It is not like that. Okay. So, miss, if for a security purpose, now companies, suppose for example, banks and other people, what they are doing, they are, you can say, creating their GPUs. They are not, because this data is very much secure, means some hybrid mode is there. Okay. Means some, you can say, basic queries, the general LLM, they can call it, and whatever, and rest of the things, they can ship all those models into their companies. Okay. That is also happening. Okay. And multiple models are there. There is a, let me tell you, in a Hugging Face is a model repository are there. Okay. So, and number of models are there. Based on our requirement, we can choose the model. We can download the models and we can deploy to dedicated servers. Okay. That thing also can be done. From Olama is a, you can say the open framework. From there, we can download the models and then we can use those purposes. But there are some limitations. Okay. So if we download in some models, okay, we have to be keep upgrading it. That is means that's why we generally use all those providers. We do not need to be worry about it. But regarding the data security, definitely that is a concern.
So how can also cost control, just like this is every time hitting the API, right? Generating the tokens. So
Mhm.
how can control the cost?
Let me tell you. So whenever we are means, um, making these calls to the API, means in the real time application, means we have to be, you can say, filter whatever the prompt we are doing. We have to be make sure any PIIs or very, we can say, secure information we do not need to be passed to the LLMs. Okay. So it is a, we have means in a real time application, we have to be create a separate layers that will monitor whatever the users means it is typing, means we have to be, you can say, remove it from there. Means the PII related filtering we have to be do it. Okay. In a real time application, it is a very, because a common practice. Okay.
Yeah, David, thank you.
So let's do one thing. Okay. Let me close this call for today. Okay. And then we'll, can say, continue in the next week. Okay. I will recap this. We'll come with some new example and then we'll continue. Okay.
Devesh, today is my first week. Can I get recording of all previous session?
Come again.
Today is my first day session. So can I get recordings of all previous
Recordings.
session?
Okay. 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 I will provide it. Okay. The few recordings I have, then I will provide the few recordings. Okay.
Okay. Then.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Devesh,
you,
for the
Devesh.
informative session. Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you, Devesh.
Thank you, Devesh. Thank you so much. Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Good night.